Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Iron Clash TV. I'm your host as always, Billy Strachan. Happy New Year! It's 2025. We are still delving into the archive of the promotion that is Girders built, bringing you some of the best matches from Iron Girders Pro Wrestling. On this edition, we're kicking off the year with an absolute treat with a British Rounds match when Levi took on Branagan. Let's check it out.
Involved in the match will be subjected to 5 3-minute rounds, and the winner will be the first to 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout. Introducing first to the ring.
This could main event any show, anywhere, and you're going to see it here at Iron Girders Pro Wrestling. British Rounds, you heard Fee there with the rules. I can't wait for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Branagan.
This is in Branagan's wheelhouse. If there's a match that is perfect for this man, it is a British Rounds match. He wants to grab a hold. He wants to tear people from limb, and a British Rounds match does that perfectly. Got to strategize these kind of matches, and Branagan's all about strategy. But his opponent
Making his way to the ring, please welcome his opponent.
is quite the expert, quite adept in Iron Girders Pro Wrestling, former IGPW champion, Levi.
It's the unkillable one, Levi!
You heard Fee there, unkillable. Levi will not go down without a fight. That's how he became IGPW champion. And he held it for quite a while, turning back many opponents. But he's going up against someone, like I say, Branagan, who will have this match down to a T. This is his bread and butter. A British Rounds match. You don't see them often nowadays in Scotland, but you do in Iron Girders Pro Wrestling. This is where that history, that legacy lives on in the Gallowgate this evening. Both men prepare for the first round. Branagan seems a little bit distracted. Got to be focused if he's going to survive, if he's going to progress in Iron Girders Pro Wrestling. Is he waiting for a bell? Is the bell that we're waiting for this? With bated breath. Some technical difficulties there. There we go. There we go. The bell has been rung. British Rounds. First round. Here we go. It's one of those things. It's 2 pinfalls, 2 submissions, or knockout. You've kind of got to keep some gas in the tank for each round. Or just go full pelt for 2 rounds and wrap it up early. Interested to see what strategy either go for. I'd say Branagan likes to just grab some limbs, and that's what he's doing right now. Got the wrist of Levi. Just wearing down the body. Making sure that there's always some joint being manipulated. As Levi looks to try and counterbalance, but it's not quite worked out on this occasion. They don't call him unkillable Levi for nothing. Got that speed advantage over Branagan. Branagan might have a bit of height, possibly a little bit of power as well with that extra leverage. But Levi is going to use all that wealth of experience he has over Branagan to maybe just try and find a little opening. I say 2 pinfalls, 2 submissions, or a knockout is what's needed in this bout. as I talked about that power of Branagan, that strength. The Levi has faced adversity before when it comes to being against larger opponents, and there he goes, straight to the leg. We're all the same height when we're horizontal. Branagan's just uses that just bit of wrist tape just to add a little bit of grit. He scrapes the face of Levi, managing to put those large thighs around the neck, just weighing down the former IGPW champion. The crowd are all in support of Levi. Oh, wonderful counter. Even a little bit of has to be a begrudging respect there for Branagan. A little bit taken aback from that counter from Levi. As we reset back to the collar and elbow tie-up. Levi back to the headlock. It's just a wonder. It looks like either or both are trying to wear the other down a little bit. Let's say we're in the first round of this bout. Cranking on the head of Branagan. I mean, I suppose Branagan, as a fellow bald fella, he's not got any barrier with hair. He's going straight to skin contact, and wow! There's that shin breaker for Branagan to get out. That's one way to get out of a headlock. A public warning. Public warning to Branagan. Levi tell him to step. William Logan tell him to step back. As we reset again. My apologies. Second round. Second round has begun. So neither have got the upper hand this moment in time. Although Levi did get that absolute cracking shin breaker at the bell. Again, we work down the arms, work down the holds. Oh, Branagan's cranking away. That's pulling the shoulder, the elbow, the bit of the wrist as well. There's all the joints being worked upon as Levi has to again rely on that agility to get back the upper hand. That speed again from Levi. This is how he became IGPW champion, with that ingenuity, that speed, that quickness. As he goes straight back to Branagan, not giving the monster a moment to breathe. Levi willing some more support from the crowd here at the Gallowgate. That momentary hesitation gave Branagan all he needed. There we go. See Branagan, he learns, the strategist. He's watched enough Levi tapes to know that that was a possibility of a counter, and has gone straight back to the headlock. Back into the corner now. So had a little hesitation, just made Levi flinch. I think that flinch makes that uppercut just a little bit harsher. You know, you kind of prepare yourself a little bit if you see it coming, but that little flinch, it just comes in a little bit quicker, a little bit harder. Punishing him with uppercuts. There's been a lot of upper body attacks from Branagan. Go for the shoulders, wrists. Branagan fighting off that snapmare. And it's worked. Pinfall, crucifix. And Levi's countered. Fantastic counters back and forth. And Levi gets the pin. First pinfall to Levi. Round 2. So we have and Branagan gone back to that knee for a second warning. punished that leg earlier in the first round, that shin breaker, and it's coming back again. That chop block to the knee, that left knee of Levi. Take out a vertical base. There's not a lot you can do with speed. Referee is checking on Levi. You heard him there. One more warning, and it's all over. As Levi has the upper hand, one pinfall. He just needs to get a pin or a submission or even a knockout. And the win is all his, as Branagan now has to work from behind. See, back to that upper body and goes straight to that leg now. He's smelling blood in the water. All that work, all those warnings that he received, he's now using it to his full advantage. See that lock over the ankle, the knees, and then that elbow into the lower back as well. Branagan is sadistic. He's so sadistic, I can't even say the word. It goes that elbow drop back, lower back of Levi. The demolition, picking apart limb from limb. As he just rests on the ankle, the knees, while he goes back to the upper half of Levi. He is testing the referee's patience here. He was quite happy to do so. Back to the knee. Jamming it to the mat. And then go back again. Elbows over and over and over. Blood in the water. This Branagan is like a shark. He has picked the weakness. He's picked the weakness by also wearing down other parts of the body, so nothing is 100%. Wow, I have never seen that before. Single leg Boston Crab with a little bit of a giant swing thrown in there for good measure. Punishing, sitting on the back of Levi, and yeah, Levi's got no way to escape. We're now one fall apiece with 3 rounds gone. That round was just an absolute demolition by Branagan.
Levi and 1 submission to Branagan.
You heard Fee there, 1-1. So either require a pinfall or submission, or, I mean, there's still a knockout option. Head into round 4. We've given up on technology when it comes to the ring bell. As Branagan goes back to that knee. So Levi's going to have to use that unkillable strength to try and survive at this point. Branagan is back on the attack. Going to take a lot to stop Branagan just going relentlessly towards Levi. Levi's going to have to try and pull out some tricks. Interesting move with the top rope, but it's worked. Taking Branagan down, giving him a moment of peace. He gets back to his one working leg. You can see the pain on Levi's face. Branagan, he's just feels unstoppable right now. But Levi's got that, like I said, unkillable spirit. He's going to keep fighting to the very end. As Branagan keeps marching forward. Just shaking off that forearm. As Levi goes back to the top. Or heads to the turnbuckle at the very least. As Branagan goes back to the knee. Just unstoppable, it seems. But Levi's got the space. Branagan's down. Could this be the moment for Levi? As he tries to get some feeling back into that left knee. He's waiting for his opportunity. Branagan is rocked. massive bulldog, but has that done damage to Levi's knee? It's the pin. 2. That hesitation, that moment he had to hold on to his knee just to try and get more feeling back into it, may have been all that Branagan needed just to get a little bit of recovery in. When in doubt, Levi, just slap him. Yeah. Branagan just grabbing a limb. He's making sure that he is just continuing to cause some damage in any respect as he can, as Levi heads back to the top rope. But it's caught. It's got the forearms right around the ears of Levi just to discombobulate him, unbalance him. Levi's fought it off. Goes back to the top rope. Waiting. Branagan seems to be looking around. Scouted. Massive chop. As the rounds ended. Saved by the bell, perhaps, for Levi. As he is looking a little bit worse for wear, glassy-eyed as Levi. Now, Branagan's got to be careful here because Branagan's already got 2 warnings. Can't do anything else, but the damage may have already been done. Round 5 may just be academic at this point. As the referee calls for the final round. Branagan's going straight in to the ground. Back to that knee. God, I hate seeing that. That knee getting jammed into the mat. Ruthless. Single leg Boston Crab. Almost modified lion tamer with the high angle. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Branagan was monstrous. Absolutely monstrous from Branagan in that final round. It took seconds as Levi was just not ready. He was just not ready for that last round. He may still be breathing, but it seems like only because Branagan has let him. That was ruthless. Branagan, that knee getting jammed. A show of disrespect, though, from Branagan with the towel. Insult to injury. As he went after that knee throughout the match. Any opportunity he could, he went and took a cheap shot to that knee. As Branagan gets a big win over a former IGPW champion. I mean, Levi put up a lot of fight, hell of a fight. But what could you do when you're against someone who's just focused on destroying limbs? Levi's getting checked over. You don't want to see an injury anytime in wrestling, but I just can't believe how ruthless. I've said it several times. I can't believe how ruthless Branagan was in that closing stage. Just went straight to that knee. And finished off round 5 in seconds. And an impressive showing from Levi. This wasn't his day. An incredible contest there between Levi and Branagan. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in 2025. But where can you see Iron Girders Pro Wrestling next, I hear you cry? Well, I'm going to tell you. On March 29th, Iron Girders Pro Wrestling celebrate 3 years with IGPW 18, an event that you cannot miss. Go get your tickets now. What we do know about this event so far is IGPW champion Luke Cairo will be in action, along with Acme Comic Con Interpromotional champion Moxie Malone, along with Kez Evans and Angel Hayes. We'll also see the beginning of the Pro Wrestling Elite Tag Team Championship Tournament. 8 teams will compete with qualifying matches to kick off on March 29th. All that and more to be announced in the coming weeks. Check us out on Iron Clash TV every week or follow us on social media at Iron Girders Gym. But for now, I've been your host Billy Strachan. This has been Iron Clash TV. Have a good one.